Hello and welcome. If you've ever struggled with acne, you know the frustration, right? You try every cream, every wash, every treatment out there. But what if the real secret to clear skin isn't about what you put on your skin, but what you put in your body? Today, we're going to look at a whole new way to think about getting that healthy, radiant skin from the inside out. So let's just pause and really think about this question for a second. We have been taught for so long to attack acne from the surface, to treat the symptom. But what if that's got it all backward? What if the actual root cause is way, way deeper? That's exactly what we're going to get into. All right, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to challenge the old way of thinking about acne. Then we'll dive into the amazing science of the gut-skin connection. We'll see why our modern diets are kind of setting us up for failure, and then explore a powerful, science-backed system to fix it. And of course, we'll wrap up with your next step. For decades, the standard approach to acne has been all about suppression. You know the drill, right? Antibiotics, super harsh topical creams, and heavy-duty prescription drugs. And yeah, sometimes they give you a little bit of temporary relief, but they almost never fix the underlying problem. And that's why the acne just keeps coming back. This is where a totally different philosophy comes into play. Naturopathic Dr. Julie Greenberg just nails it with this quote. Instead of just fighting a battle on the surface, the real goal is to build genuinely healthy skin from its very foundation, from within. It's a huge shift from being reactive to being proactive about your health. Okay, so if the answer is on the inside, where do we even start looking? Well, more and more, science is pointing us to one specific place: your gut. This, it turns out, is where the real story of your skin's health truly begins. The idea is called the gut-skin axis. It sounds complicated, but think of it like this. The trillions of tiny microbes living in your gut have a direct hotline to your skin. When that internal community is happy and balanced, your skin is calm. But when it gets thrown out of whack, it can trigger inflammation that shows up right on your face as redness, oil, and breakouts. Now, this is the part that just blows my mind. The evidence for this gut connection is fascinating. Dr. Greenberg's research highlights studies on hunter-gatherer populations where scientists found zero, and I mean not a single case of acne. They don't even have a word for it. This is a massive clue that acne isn't just a fact of life, it's a disease of our modern lifestyle. So what is going on inside our modern guts? The technical term is dysbiosis. It's basically a power shift where the bad guys, the inflammatory microbes, start to take over. This creates a state of chronic, low-grade inflammation that scientists now believe is a huge driver of so many chronic diseases, including, you guessed it, skin conditions. So, if we know dysbiosis and inflammation are the culprits, how in the world do we fix it? Well, the solution really starts with nutrition. But as you're about to see, that's where most of us hit a pretty big wall. This number is just staggering. Only 1 out of every 10 adults actually gets the basic amount of fruits and vegetables their body and their good gut bugs need to function properly. Between our busy lives and the modern food system, it's just really, really hard to close that nutritional gap by yourself. And this is the exact problem that companies focused on proactive wellness, like Juice Plus, are here to solve. Their whole mission is basically built around one idea: giving people a simple, realistic way to bridge that gap with powerful, concentrated nutrition that comes from whole foods. So how does this actually turn into a system that can make a real difference for your skin? Well, it's not just about a single product. It's a smart, strategic approach that gets right to the root cause we've been talking about this whole time. The strategy is so beautifully simple, and it follows the science perfectly. Step 1, you have to feed and rebalance your gut. And step 2, you give your skin the direct nutritional building blocks it needs to be healthy and strong. Step 1 is all about tending to your inner garden. The prebiotic fiber in the Juice Plus Complete Shakes is a perfect example. This stuff is like premium fertilizer for your gut. Your body can't digest it, so it makes its way down to your gut microbes, where it becomes their favorite food, helping the good guys grow strong and restore balance. Then comes step 2, giving your skin targeted support. Once your gut is getting what it needs, you want to deliver the right nutrients for repair and protection. And these aren't just empty claims. Clinical studies on the Juice Plus capsules have shown these specific, measurable results. Better hydration, better circulation, stronger skin, all while protecting it from damage from the inside out. And you know, this isn't just a theory. It's actually proven. The Juice Plus products are backed by a truly incredible amount of gold standard scientific research.
We're talking more than 40 studies published in respected medical journals from top universities all over the world.
This statement really says it all. When it comes to actual scientific validation on the final product, not just some random ingredient, Juice Plus is really in a league of its own. And that level of proof is what creates so much trust.
And on top of all their own clinical research, the products also have these third-party certifications. You see these seals from organizations like NSF. They verify purity, safety, and quality. It's that extra layer of assurance that tells you what's on the label is exactly what's in the product. So, if this inside-out approach to clear skin and proactive health is really clicking with you, let's talk about how you can learn more. Because everyone's health journey is a little bit different, the absolute best way to see how this system could work for you is to just talk to someone who really understands it and can answer all of your specific questions. A fantastic resource is Helene Matthews, and her first name is pronounced Helene. She's an expert in this wellness blueprint. You can reach her directly at 858-208-5109, or you can visit her website at helene7.juiceplus.com.
And for a ton of great general information on all things health, wellness, fitness, and beauty, be sure to check out all the resources over at naturesmart.us. We'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Your skin is always telling a story about what's happening on the inside. By shifting your focus from the surface to the source, you have the power to completely change that narrative. The only question left is, what kind of story do you want to tell? Thanks so much for watching.